It's been 2 weeks since I bought a one-way ticket to Mexico, and so far it has been nothing short of incredible. It surely is a trip that I will always remember. The joys of a family meal, the rich history, the breathtaking nature. It's interesting how traveling makes us more in tune to our everyday surroundings. So as we sorely head to what we thought would be our final stop, I want to share the reflection that life is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Although it's bittersweet to leave Oaxaca, I am grateful I got to share this experience with Jazz. Mexico has shown us far more beauty and adventure than we ever imagined. It's a simple reminder that there is beauty all around us, anywhere we may find ourselves, even when we're too caught up to see it. All it takes is to pay attention to what's right in front of us and surrender to the moment. This is the part in our story where everything changed as the rights and freedoms of many Canadians were stripped away, making it difficult for us who value freedom to return to where we call home. Will we stay or will we go? Join us on this next adventure, and let's find out what this next chapter has to offer.
Wow, it is humid as fuck out here.
Yeah, it's like a sauna.
Excuse my French.
Alright, so
That's so funny.
first stop here to get some tacos. Barely made it for takeout at this place. This is a clash of our cultures. She's Arabic / Slovakian and Mexican, so this is 2 in 1. I don't know, my first time trying this.
Weather looks beautiful outside. Last night was so hot and humid, so I'm assuming that today is going to be even hotter and even more humid. We're going to be heading to the beach. But yeah, I am staying at my aunt's house. This is our room. So I'm going to head down, have some Mexican breakfast, and head to the beach. So today should be an exciting day.
Molletes.
Buen apetito. Molletes.
¿Tienen calamari?
No, chicharrón.
Ah, chicharrón, tocino
Tocino, jamón y chorizo.
chorizo.
Es un desayuno dietético, de hecho. Es para dieta,
It's
para bajar de peso.
for diet, to lose weight.
Es-
That's what you
Eso es lo
get.
ideal.
It's so hot. How hot is it? 36 degrees. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
After a delicious meal at Sanborn's, my cousin Adrian took us to the beach through a hidden public beach access on the south side of the hotel zone. This is where we spent the rest of the afternoon, simply taking in the Caribbean sun.
Oh yeah, good one. Each day is done. Good day?
Oh yeah.
Good day? Good day. Time for some food. And chilling.
On our second day in Cancun, Adriana and Pilar took us to our first cenote of many to come, Cenote Verde Lucero. Cenotes are the most beautiful and mystical jewels of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mayan culture. Swimming in a freshwater cenote is a refreshing experience you cannot miss during your next visit to Cancun.
You were feeling a little bit hot. How do you feel now?
Cool down.
Yeah, it's like a healing bowl. What did you think? Oh, you've been here before.
It's great.
What did you think? Your first jump.
My first jump was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
But
You?
awesome.
Awesome. Okay. Puerto Morelos? Puerto Morelos. Let's get some ice cream here then. Gracias.
Oh, okay.
I got pistachio and I didn't even try it.
Puerto Morelos is a quiet port town on the Caribbean coast between Cancun and Playa del Carmen. Puerto Morelos retains most of its original fishing village character, making it an attractive destination for snorkeling, fishing, and diving. Its proximity to cenotes, reefs, and pyramids make Puerto Morelos a better, less busy alternative to Tulum and Playa del Carmen.
Most famous part of Puerto Morelos is that
Lighthouse?
And supposedly with a storm, like I don't know, 20 years ago or something like that, it started like going down.
Oh, okay.
But it has been like standing up since then. So they made that one for function for the boats, but they keep that one.
So that's like the original lighthouse.
It's been 2 weeks of nonstop travel, and by this point, Jazmina and I were starting to feel physically and mentally exhausted. With this in mind, we decided to have another early night before tomorrow's adventure.
What a day. It was another awesome day in Cancun. Exhausting because of the sun and the heat. She's radiating heat from like so much sun. And yeah, we're just both fatigued. But it was a really, really fun time in the Cenote. First one for her. I've been to that one before, but it was so good to go back to and just swim and relax. We came home after, had some dinner with the fam, and now it's just time to chill. So tomorrow we can have a full day of activities.
Good night.
Peace.
Buenos dias. We're heading to Puerto
Aventura.
Aventura and Tulum with Seb's tia and cousin. And we're gonna check it out for the first time. Yeah, walk around, maybe hit up the beach, and try not to get a heat stroke.
So we got the electrolytes on deck. We got my aunt's hat that happens to match with my shirt on. Yeah, we haven't been feeling too good the last few days. Feeling a little bit better today, so it'll be our first kind of full day out, kind of.
Headache from hell.
It's been pretty bad. Anyways, we'll load up the car and dip.
On today's agenda, we're joining my aunt and cousin in Tulum and Puerto Aventura to run some work errands. Today, we're taking the opportunity of simply tagging along.
Check this out. You don't want to sit here. Yeah, like we're in Tulum, like in the town. It's basically, yeah, like a main road with a bunch of shops. And then there's the beach area, and then there's the pyramid area.
And it's so hot.
It's pretty hot, yeah.
So hot.
We went to the beach and it was full of seaweed. So we decided to come to the town instead. And the pyramids were full. Apparently there was 2,000 people there. So we'll have to come back and do those earlier in the day. For now, we're just gonna explore the town. First impressions?
Too early to tell.
You had some earlier.
Well, I just thought it was gonna be like a small little village town type vibe.
Okay, well
Yeah,
I guess we'll...
but it's a lot more spread out.
Oh, what did you end up getting?
What you got for me?
Pistachio? What did you get?
Banana.
Banana? Dulce leche? So anyways, we're gonna go to Puerto Aventura now, have some lunch, continue on our journey for the day. Okay, we're in Puerto Aventura, which is like a gated community with access to the ocean, private houses, nice hotels and restaurants. Oh look, captive animals.
I apologize.
You can say hi. Hola.
All humans.
Yeah, apologize for humans. So cute, it's saying hello. Alright, so we're at a restaurant now called The Pub. I thought it's called The Poo. But that's how my cousin was pronouncing it. The Poob. The Pub. So yeah, anyways, I got a aguachile with octopus. And it has avocado, some grilled onion up here. And you got fish tacos.
Yeah, deconstructed.
Deconstructed fish tacos. You're gonna make them yourself?
I guess so.
We also got some pico de gallo and a tequila. Just to start the digestion process, right?
Okay, tomorrow we're gonna wake up and be all better, okay?
Yes, we will be.
Promise?
Promise.
Here, take this one. Hey y'all, we got a super late start as per usual. We're on our way to Isla Mujeres, which is an island. Plan is to ferry over and hopefully go snorkeling. Enjoy the beach.
Try and go nice and early so you can enjoy the whole day and not the midday sun.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll get to watch the sunset at least.
Blending in.
Yeah, blending in.
We've been waiting here for 45 minutes. There's police there with dogs.
After a much needed day of just taking it easy, Jazz and I finally decided it was time to check out Isla Mujeres, one of 3 islands off the coast of Cancun. Our plan is to go boating, snorkeling, and watch the amazing sunset from the beach.
Where are we going?
Snorkeling! Finally.
So we're now in Isla Mujeres. And yeah, we're gonna be getting on one of these, doing a little tour around the island, and getting some local dinner as well. So let's get started.
Now, if you guys have not been to Isla Mujeres, I highly recommend that you do. Next time you make it out to Cancun, you can take a short ferry to Isla Mujeres for like 25 bucks. Once you're there, you can go to shallow beaches, snorkeling, and scuba diving on the surrounding coral reefs. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe my footage does not do it justice, but I guarantee that if you go to Isla Mujeres, you will have an amazing time.
Okay, we're getting off now for a little bit. So I have some local fresh fish. Alright, this is called chicken chic, and it's the local fish that they have here. It's grilled in like a nice tomato-ish sauce, it looks like, adobo. Some spaghetti, some rice, and some salad. Hey.
Look up what it is.
So, did you like it?
What?
The fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, good?
Yeah.
Okay, we just finished the boat trip. Now we're gonna decide what to do. We took a nap.
I know, we went to the beach to nap.
And we swam for a bit.
Yeah.
Packed our stuff, and here we are.
What you got there?
Beach towel.
Beach towel special?
Jeez.
This is all I wanted. Okay, this guy can get us just about anything.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
It's been years since I've wanted to rent a golf cart and drive around this island. And I've always wanted to do it during sunset, and I finally got the opportunity to do it this time with Jazz. Isla Mujeres is an island I went to a lot growing up. Every time I went to Cancun, our family friends would take us on their yacht to swim at the beach. It's an experience I will always remember. However, I never got the opportunity to explore the inside of the island, but I'm glad that on this trip I did. At this point in our trip, Jazmina and I encountered the toughest challenge in our travels so far. As it turns out, all of the symptoms we were feeling the last few days kept accumulating and getting stronger. It got to the point where we could no longer continue traveling and had to take a few days off. Now, with the current world situation at the time, my family and I wanted to be considerate of the people around us. And so we made a collective decision that it would be best if Jazz and I went on our own for a few days. It was a difficult decision because as much as I wanted to see my 88-year-old grandmother, I understood my family's worry of her falling ill. And so we found ourselves a cozy hotel where we spent the next week recovering. During this time, we celebrated Jazmina's 29th birthday and just focused on getting ourselves strong again to continue the journey ahead. Meanwhile, in Canada, our government was getting more and more ridiculous with all the mandates, and we were faced with the challenge of deciding whether we should stay in Mexico longer or whether we should head back. This was a very difficult decision because we had our businesses and everything else in Canada, but we decided to stay and see how the situation played out. After all, we knew the risks of this trip, and we decided to face them. This experience taught us that hard times stimulate growth in a way good times don't. Facing challenges and navigating one's way through them makes us resilient. Knowing that we can overcome obstacles and learn from struggles lay a solid foundation for success later in life. I'm just glad my family was supportive and that we were able to soon see the light. To this day, we don't know what hit us, and maybe it will forever remain a mystery.
What's up? We're still alive. This is day one of us feeling 100% fine. After being sick, which sucked a little bit, only because the hardest part was leaving the family and stuff. So we've just been chilling in hotel rooms, but I think in the next couple of days we're going to be able to take off and continue our trip now that we're extending a little bit because
Encountered some hardships, some downs. It's not just all ups. You might think you're in Cancun and everything's great and amazing and it's weather's so nice, but whew, the weather's been taking a toll on me for sure. But yeah, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, that's for sure.
yeah, I guess when you see things on Instagram or YouTube, it all looks like glamorous and fun, but there's always the stomach sickness,
Yeah.
food poisoning, the colds, sometimes the fevers,
Heat strokes. Burns.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. You have to adapt. There's certain things that you need to kind of give up or sway on if you want to be able to experience certain things, but I think we've found a good balance.
And play by the country's rules, because
There's like a 36-hour arrest here if someone deems you uncooperative with their mandates. Oh, and another one is money. We ran out of money, and we couldn't go to the bank to get more money out. So
they just wouldn't let us take any cash out.
yeah.
No idea why.
So we had to do this whole thing with this company called TransferWise, which saved our ass, where you transfer the money from your home account, and then they transfer money to my aunt's account, and we'll be grabbing it today. So We'll re-up on the money, we'll re-up on our health.
Family here, like, I don't know what we would do.
I know. We've also had my grandma's car this whole time, so shout out to Abuela for lending us her Chevy, which has been blessed to get around and like grab food, go to the beach, or just do whatever activities we want without having to pay for buses, taxis, Ubers, and all that, which would be a huge expense otherwise.
Yeah.
And also the first few days that we were here to stay at my aunt's house, so thank you, Tia, for letting us stay there, and obviously saved a lot of money, and we got to eat lots of yummy food, and you know, we had access to laundry and all those good things that you don't have access to regularly if you're just traveling. So blessed for that, for the family and our health now, and we're gonna go out and continue enjoying our trip.